make certain I actually start recording for the YouTube channel purposes too. Yay, there we go. And our opponent mulligans. I can't really necessarily see what he does with this guy on top.
Keep it on top.
Okay.
It's right
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, it's right below you.
Yeah.
All right, so just go with an island here. Yep.
Island go. One of the most powerful starts.
Yes, island. Your opponent should just scoop.
Yeah.
You go island, your opponent goes, I'm done, I'm out of here, see ya.
That's too much.
Too much, too powerful.
Even Painful Truths as a Sign in Blood will probably be sufficient here.
Right, yeah, Knight's Whisper in that case.
Yeah.
Sign in Blood can target your opponent.
That's true. Imagine if you could Painful Truths your opponent.
That would be gross, actually.
Yeah, it would be.
Your opponent loses 3 life. It's just a burn spell at that point.
Yeah.
Black needs more burn spells, right?
Yeah. I've actually been playing a lot of Pauper, and I think I'm going to try Mono Black Control next, which gets to play Sign in Blood.
Fair. So our opponent's on the red-green landfall starts off with a Snapping Gnarlid.
Yeah, this Skyline Cascade will do a lot of work.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to land the Benthic Infiltrator this turn. Then we'll go Skyline Cascade, Painful Truths next turn.
It depends on what he does.
Right, depending on what he does, obviously. But I think the Benthic Infiltrator's to play this turn.
Yeah.
So we'll just get that extra land out of the way. And F6. Alright, so depending on what he does here, I guess...
So if you just land, attack, go, we're definitely playing the Merc Strider, because that means he has 4 drops in his hand.
Right, so I think we just take this.
We're definitely taking it.
Yeah. Blocking just opens us up to too many options there, which I just don't like, so... Alright.
Yeah.
So, get in there, then play Merc Strider, bounces guy.
Well, it's still interesting. So maybe playing Merc Strider isn't right, because maybe what we want to do is bounce his 4-drop.
Right, I could see that. So I could see actually going Skyline Cascade, Painful Truths, and smack him.
Yeah. Well, let's attack first, but yeah.
Right. Well, let's see what we exile, I suppose is a good thing, because it might give us a few more thought processes on what he could be doing, so... Alright, so we hit a burn spell, which is always nice.
We're good at touching that card.
We're good at exiling Touch of the Void, yes. Yeah. So, I'm thinking I do like just going Painful Truths, at which point I like playing the Skyline Cascade just to tap down this guy, or to keep it tapped.
Yeah, I mean, we should Painful Truths first. That way he doesn't know if we already had Skyline Cascade or not.
Fair point. Whoa.
Not exactly what we wanted, but
yeah,
at least...
have we drawn a non-land card this game?
No.
Okay.
But we'll just Cascade him.
Right.
Yeah.
I just find that kind of interesting. I'm like, oh.
So next turn, we probably want to play our Swamp because of Guardian of Tazim, so we want to have islands.
I agree. We want to have Guardian have the most availability there.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, we'll stride it this turn.
Right, we'll get to bounce it this turn. I still think we go Strider this turn, Ruination Guide next turn.
Yeah, which
then
allows
Strider
us to attack
can get in for attacks, yeah.
So, or blocks, like whichever one we think
blocks,
is
sure.
But yeah.
So I'm going to smack him with our unblockable first.
Mm-hmm.
Give us more options. I mean, he won't have anything, I guess, that can buy back this from his graveyard, I guess. I'm trying to think what there is, and I think it's only the blue card that buys things back.
Yeah.
Or Dutiful Returned, which gets creatures, so...
Well, the fact that he's playing a Converge card, or a green in general, like, it's not... Like, if there's a land, I'd rather put a land than, like, a card that actually matters just in case.
So, speaking of land...
Awesome.
Is it better to leave up a blue or a black? Doesn't matter.
Blue. I don't think there's any 1 black cards.
Yeah, and the only 1 black cards are creatures, I think, so...
Well, there's, like, Bone Splitters, but I don't think there's any instants.
Right, so, yeah. Okay. So that thing...
This is only bad if he draws exactly, like, another color.
Right. Yeah, if he suddenly goes, oh, planes do this, then we go, yeah. But he didn't play a land pre-combat, which is a good sign.
Yeah, let's take it, and then let's try and race him. Like,
Yeah,
I think drawing, like, Adverse Conditions or another Merc Strider or some sort of tempo card is how we're winning.
Yeah, I think we need to win via tempo here. You're right. So, Quorum Guide's not bad, actually.
might be perfect.
So we got Ruination Guide, so the Merc Strider can swing. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
I would attack first.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't really matter if I attack first or not with our hand, but it shows more options for thought processing, so.
Right.
Alright. Ingesting. That guy's annoying, so yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
We don't need him suddenly gaining menace, so.
What's funny is I think for ingest they would have actually had ingest the bottom card of the deck just to prove to people it doesn't like matter as much.
Right.
But the thing is the mechanics of removing the bottom card of your deck from the game is actually just harder than the top.
Right, because then your opponent has to go pick up, place there versus just going flip over. So we're gonna take 6 here, and then
that's good.
I guess we can give our Ruination Guide unblockable. How much?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind. Ugh. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a problem. We need to draw something that does something.
He's there for more. He's there for moral support.
Yep.
So we have to decide how much we're blocking with. I think it could be possible that we block his 4/4 with the Merc Strider and Salvage Drone, and we have and we leave the Benthic Infiltrator back, which means we make our Coral Helm Guide unblockable and attack with it.
Yes, because the Benthic Infiltrator can block there, feasibly. I think you might be right on that one. I think that's the right call.
And then if he doesn't attack with the Snapping Gnarlid, you can also just have the Benthic Infiltrator and Merc Strider block the Woodland String thingy. And,
Woodland Wanderer?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Okay, yeah. And then he can only kill one of the guys. So I think it gives us the most options. I don't know. Alright, I was thinking whether or not we want to play an island. The answer is probably
I figure
yes.
having 2 in hand is still just fine.
Well, the main question is Guardian. Like, if we draw Guardian, like, how many times do we need to play islands to win? But, I think I would have thought for a little bit longer, but I think I would have came to the same conclusion.
Okay, so he's swinging with both of these. So the way I see it is block here, double block here.
Yeah, we've been dead to a pump spell for quite some time, so...
Right. A pump spell, a removal spell, anything pretty much. So this just is like, all in.
Yeah. Like Sure Strike, yeah.
Alright, so this is going to deal us...
It doesn't kill
4.
us.
So yeah, Touch of the Void kills us, but beyond that it doesn't kill us, per se.
Yeah, I mean, we could still, like...
we're at 1.
That's still fine, I mean...
Or no, we're just dead, never mind. Whatever.
Dying's not fine.
Dying's not fine.
I
were
can't
drawing
even do the math.
infiltrators.
Yeah.
We didn't draw very well there, which is awkward, but...
It's okay.
Alright, so... We need things that can kill big things.
So this time, I do like having black in the deck.
I do like having the black in the deck. I don't know... Horribly Awry is actually really good.
Yeah.
Because that gets rid of that annoying, trampling, crazy thing. Yeah.
So I know you're probably not going to like this, but what do you think of cutting white and playing Dutiful Return?
I don't necessarily see whether or not Dutiful Return is going to be doing anything for us.
So what Dutiful Return allows you to do is you can trade your creatures more aggressively for their creatures, and you don't worry as much about the late game.
Right. I mean, I could see it. I still feel like we should play 1 planes just to make Painful Truths have that option of being 3.
Yeah, exactly 1 planes. Yeah,
right.
we could probably
cut
play
a planes, we add a swamp in its place, and call that pretty much good, I think. On that.
Well, we need to... Well, let me think. How many black sources do we have?
We have 5 black sources.
I think I'd play another black source.
Okay. Probably cut an island, then?
Yeah.
So 6 black sources.
Yeah, 10 islands is fine.
Right. 10 islands
or
and the Skyline Cascade. So
or it's 9 islands and Cascade. Oh, no, we're playing 18 lands.
Yeah.
Somehow we have an extra card.
We didn't. I cut 1 white card, and I added... What did I add?
Dutiful Return?
Right, but... Oh, we added Horribly Awry.
Horribly Awry. How good is Salvage Drone? It's been like the age-old question.
Right, it's like...
Like you like it a lot. I don't have much experience with it, so...
It can be good, or it can be complete crap. So it's 100% hit or miss, and I think it's just a miss in this case.
Yeah, the problem is, like, he has a lot of bears, or he should have a lot of bears.
Right, he has stuff that's going to be bigger than our poor little salvage drone. So this is an interesting hand.
I think we have to keep.
Yeah, I don't see mulliganing getting better here, but
Even just like a 3-2 might be able to trade with his more aggressive starts.
right. So
This is why we put Dutiful Return in the deck. That way we can trade off aggressively, then have like
yeah, aggressive trades for value. Yay.
Yeah, exactly.
God, you're the death of me.
I've been the death of many people.
You've been the death of many people.
Yeah. Mostly with corny jokes, but
Yeah, corny jokes, situational humor. It's all accepted here, right?
awesome.
It's part of my channel. Come on now.
Good.
That and having my friends named John yell at me when I make misplays, apparently. So you get to join into that crowd.
Awesome. I will happily oblige.
All right.
So we need Benthic Infiltrator.
Right.
That's always
Benthic
what we're
Infiltrator
running.
would be like the perfect draw for us, I think. Ruination Guide would be fine, but not quite as good. Or we can draw
Yes.
your Dutiful Return, at which
Awesome.
point you're like, yay, cheers.
I am happy. Like, let's just run in the Squirrel Helm Guide, and then if he blocks, great, and if he doesn't block, that's fine too.
All right.
Or we don't run it in. We could leave it back to block too, but
Well, you said run it in, and like I'd clicked already, so
that's okay.
I think
Nice. All right.
yeah, we're trading our 2/2 for his 2/2, which is fine. And then we get Dutiful Return to bring it back late game. Because actually, Coral Home Guide's a creature I'm perfectly fine bringing back late game.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
What's this?
that is a 2/3.
That is something we can trade with. I'm ready.
Yep. That's Painful Truths.
I think we still just play the
Merc
tempo.
Strider and just go for the trade plan.
Mhm. Like, either he plays another creature or he wastes, like, a Sure Strike or something.
Fair.
Or he plays Touch of the Void. Like, all these are fine.
Right. If he plays Touch of the Void, that's not quite as fine because it exiles the Merc Strider, but...
We have more where that came from.
Right. It's like, oh, we got more. We're good.
Oh, he's not attacking? That's sweet.
Alright, so now we actually get to play the Painful Truths. Or we just get to play a 2/5.
No, oh, we have enough mana?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's, how about...
It
how about
doesn't gain any value, but
maybe we attack and play the 2/5.
what does that do?
Well, so he hasn't played lands, and
Right.
allows us to, like, just attack in for free.
Yeah. I think you might be right. It doesn't change
Oh,
the value
wait.
that this 2/5 gets, but being just a 2/5 is value, so...
Well, but, like, a reason why we don't attack is maybe we want to have another blocker when he attacks. I don't really know.
I think let's push in some damage, I think.
Yeah, like, he's already shown an unwillingness to trade, right? Like, with his 2/3 guy, he could have attacked last turn, but he was worried about us blocking. That's, like, really weird. Yeah, like, I'm completely fine with this.
Yeah, and then I'll just jam this big thing, and...
Yeah, then when this goes to the graveyard, we can Dutiful Return it back, then we can hopefully process and get back Dutiful Return.
Oh, God.
It's the combo. I don't know if you've ever done this before. But,
I have not done that before.
I'll tell you I've done exactly once, and
So,
never-
what are the odds? I guess he has Sure Strike.
just block.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
You're like, whatever, we got Dutiful Return, it doesn't matter if he
Yeah.
has Sure Strike.
this is the plan. You don't even know how excited, or maybe you do know how excited I am.
I can tell how excited you are. Swell of Growth.
Sure.
For +2/+2 and no land drop. Seems
It's- Yeah. All right, then we could probably Painful Truths here
fine. Yeah, I think we want Painful Truths first.
because we have a lot of 3-drops in our deck.
Right. I can
Ah.
Mortuary Mire one of these guys. And then
Hmm.
Dutiful Return another guy?
Uh,
Or next turn I can Dutiful Return.
hmm.
So what would I Mortuary Mire?
So it could be possible that the Reclaimer just holds him off. So like maybe we just mire the Reclaimer and still hold on to Dutiful Return. Like he had to
Yeah.
play a pump spell to go through it the first time. He probably
Right,
has to play
and just having the
Celtic.
2/5 just sitting around it could be very annoying for him to deal with. So I think
Yeah.
you're right. Plus, then we get to dutiful return the Reclaimer back some point later, and we get to just have fun with your favorite card there. So
Yeah.
as we just take 2 this turn, and he plays
terrible influence on
a
people.
4/4. Okay,
Nothing our 2/5 can't deal with.
right. I got a 2/5 for your 4/4. Wee. With 0 value. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this land here because I think for when the Guardian comes out eventually, because eventually it should come.
Well, if we draw another land, it's possible we play that land. That way, we could dutiful
Right.
return and play the 2/5 in the same turn. Like
Right, I agree. We do want to keep having our mana go up so we can eventually have like 9 mana, but we just also want to be careful on storing up the right amount of lands. So
Yeah, like Painful Truths is our only draw card, so it's hard for us to get more than 2 lands like in hand at the same time.
right. So the question is, if he swings with both his guys, what do we do? The answer is
Oh, that could be bad for us. If
That-
he has like the card that gives like 2+1/+1 counters.
or if he has Sure Strike that's
Yeah.
plus 9 damage and First Strike.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right,
Not ideal.
not ideal. I think
Probably
we
just have to play Mark Strider.
yeah, we just play this Mark Strider. Do I still play Dutiful Return right now or
I don't
not?
think so. I think Dutiful Returns how we're trying to win the game.
Yeah. All right.
Well, like he's probably gonna play like a trick to get rid of this Ulamog's Reclaimer, and then we probably need to get it back to like stay in it.
Right. This is a bad situation because no matter what trick he has, this Zada thing is going to just beat us up badly.
Yeah, I think we're in a situation where we only block with the Reclaimer, because if he's definitely gonna play a pump spell this turn,
So I blocked there to prevent the most damage.
it prevents less damage if
Right, if he
we start strike.
right because of the trample. Yeah.
So if we take 7+6, we're still alive. But then do we just die next turn? 7+6 is 13. He would need a land.
Right, and if he has 2 pump spells, though, we're just dead.
Yeah, I mean,
I
think
feel
we're
like
losing.
I block here as well.
Well, blocking there just
But-
gains life. It depends if we're okay with that.
Right. I think either way this goes, we're in trouble. So.
Well, so the thing is, if we block like this, it could be possible he just doesn't play a pump spell and plays another creature.
right.
If you have the Merc Strider block the Zada, it forces him to play a pump spell.
Right.
So I guess we just do that.
We
I
just-
think
we just
have
block
the
like this?
No, we have the Merc Strider block the Zada because
Right, because it forces the pump spell.
yeah, the way the blocks are now, he could just let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think unfortunately this is what we have to do.
And we just have to say if we get blown out, we get blown out. So it'd be fun times.
Yeah, our the amount of mana we've had both game has been a little subpar.
Right, we've definitely gotten a little bit an overdose on our mana here, so yep, called it.
Yeah,
I mean, it was kind of expected. We saw 2 of them game 1 and this, and plus Zada means he's going to play a lot of the pump spells, so.
right.
Alright, then we get to play Dutiful Return, buy back our 2/5, I guess?
I think our best draw is the Guardian.
Right, the Guardian would be pretty decent. A land is just,
Yeah, so we need to get back the Reclaimer and like a Merc Strider.
so Reclaimer, Merc Strider. Jeez. How many lands have we hit? 10 out of 18?
Yeah,
Oh well.
not ideal.
Not ideal, but it happens, and...
Also, we're not like flat out dead on board, except we know that he skipped land drops.
Right, we know that he skipped land drops, and we know that he probably just has another pump spell. I'm just not setting my expectations too high on our survivability for the next turn.
Yeah, I mean we've kind of done like all we could this game.
Right. So, it happens. Oh, that doesn't
That
work.
doesn't do what he thinks it does.
Right.
He probably thought like
It'd fight. Yeah.
yeah.
That doesn't do what you thought. That has 2 targets, not 1.
Yeah, mistakes have been made.
Well,
Luckily, he might be in the position where it doesn't matter. Yeah.
right. He's like, oh, whatever. I'll just kill you anyways.
Uh,
So that's Exacxes? Yep.
yeah.
Alright, well, we tried. That happened, I guess. And
Oh, we were so close.
what can you do?
I liked our deck a lot, though. I felt like...
It definitely felt like it was a pretty high quality deck overall. It just, that was probably a bad matchup for us. Also, the fact that we drew infinite lands, I mean, you can only play around that so much, so.
Yeah. I really liked how we played the first round.
Right. I agree, we played the first round really well, and then the second round, it was...
We didn't have as many options.
Right, our options were limited, and we just kind of did what we could, and that happens sometimes. That's the thing with drafts, so... I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you missed round 1 or the draft, that'll be going up on my YouTube channel probably within the next hour or 2. And any final closing remarks?
I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah. Be sure to have you on more later, Watchwolf. So.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try to be available. I may start streaming myself in the future.
Sure.
So you can follow me at twitch.tv/Watchwolf92. You can follow me on Twitter or my Facebook page under the same name.
Okay.
And yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been really fun. This might have been the push I need to get back into.
Well, there you go.
Doing more social magic things.
Well, I'll make certain I put the links that he said in the YouTube description, so that way anyone who watches it on YouTube gets a chance to see any content you opt to put out there.
Yeah,
So.
thank you. I appreciate that a lot, and I'll talk to you online.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and feel free to follow us here on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. My YouTube link is just Atrum, so you can just follow me there. And, yeah. See you all later.
Bye.